Welcome to another web installment of One-on-One Sports. I'm Andy Harris, and beside me sit Jimmy Stevenson and Ryan Balick. We have a special treat for you today. One of the most difficult things to do in any given sport is to compare across eras and decide which player is the best of all time. Today, we're going to take it one step further. We're going to discuss which athletes were the best in multiple sports. Thousands of athletes have participated in multiple sports, but very few have found success in more than one. Jimmy, which all-time great multi-sport athlete's career was the most impressive?
All right, check this out, Andy. It's not a guy who played professional sports in both of these sports.
Okay.
He went on to really excel in one, and the other didn't play professional. But the answer to this question
What's his name?
Allen Iverson.
No. Nice, very nice.
Of course, we know his basketball career did great with the
Fantastic
Sixers.
player, MVP.
Yep, led that team to, not really any championships.
Well,
but
it wasn't
hey,
his fault.
It completely breaks the team apart.
Yeah.
But hey, look at his football career in high school. Unbelievable. In one game, he had 5 interceptions.
Wow.
He had 34 touchdowns in one season. Look at highlights of this man playing football, playing quarterback in Virginia. Amazing. Some people say he was the best high school Virginia football player ever to live.
Michael Vick said that AI was better than him as a quarterback.
But he's so small.
And he reminds me of Michael Vick. Michael Vick being able to throw the ball this season reminds me of AI. Watching highlights of him, he can throw and he can run so fast. AI's the answer.
All right, I like it. Ryan, what about you?
I'm actually going to go a little old school, and I'm going to pick a man named Jim Thorpe. He
wow.
actually won Olympic gold medals in the pentathlon and the decathlon.
Wow.
He played in for the MLB. He played college and professional football. And he actually played basketball, and he was the first ever commissioner of the NFL.
Jim Thorpe, look at that.
He was a very well-rounded man.
Yeah.
Also had a town named after him in Pennsylvania, so
Very
little
interesting.
tidbit there. No mentions of Bo Jackson. That was a little shocking. Anyway, we're going to move on now and flip that question on its head. Ryan, which single sport athlete would find the most success if they try their hand at a different sport?
Andy, it's got to be LeBron. The man
Okay, can't go wrong
is
there.
6'8", 250 pounds, and his 40 time is 4.4 seconds, compared to Adrian Peterson, which he's 6'2" and 218 and runs a 4.37. So basically, LeBron would destroy Adrian Peterson, and he could play any position on the field besides kicker, maybe.
And get a little more ups, too.
Exactly.
I definitely agree with that. He'd be great on the football field. I'm going to have to say Apollo Ono. Check that out. This man in the 100-yard dash. You see his thighs when he's speed skating? Huge. Just put him on a track. Oh, gosh, lightning speed. I don't know if he's up to Usain Bolt quite yet, but I think if he trained on the track, look out.
His
Won a
hair
lot
would
of medals,
flow.
too.
His
A
hair
lot
would
of
flow
medals.
beautifully in the wind.
Absolutely.
Look
that would
gorgeous
look
out
good.
there.
But we
That
don't
would
give
look
points for
great.
that. Now, you have anyone else? You have a second guy you want to talk about?
I actually don't have one guy. I have a little group here, the old school Ravens linebackers of Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and Bart Scott.
There you go,
And
Bart Scott.
Wow.
I know you're wondering what sport they would be, and I would actually have to say they'd be perfect for the WWE. All these guys probably have taken some sort of steroids in their life, probably all belong in jail. And instead
Ray
of
Lewis
Vince,
especially.
instead of Vince McMahon, you'd have Rex Ryan as the commissioner. It would just be perfect.
Awesome.
There
I
you
like that.
go.
I like that a lot.
All right, for me, got to put on the game face here. Tiger Woods in bowling. This man is unbelievably focused when he's out on the golf course.
You'd never miss.
Right, put him on the bowling alley. Turkeys, turkeys, turkeys. That's all I have to say.
300 every game.
Thanksgiving
baby.
all over again.
300.
Very nice. I like the choices, guys. Our last topic for debate is really more of a game. I'm going to name an athlete, and you guys are going to tell me what that athlete's profession would be if he or she had never gone pro in the particular sport that made them famous. Your first victim, Charles Barkley.
Absolutely nothing. He's done.
He's a bum? Is that what you're
He's a
saying?
bum.
Wouldn't
Next
be doing
question.
anything?
Nope.
I'd have to go with fullback. I mean, he is pretty big, and he's athletic, and he's like a bowling ball, so fullback.
There you go.
Round mound of rebounds. I think he'd be a speech therapist, personally. Serena Williams, next victim. Serena Williams.
Basketball. Boards
Basketball?
on board. She would just get. She's a beast. Rebounds all over the
Yeah,
place.
she's a big woman.
It's got to be field hockey. She already wears the skirt, and she scares the heck out of everybody.
Fine. Manny being Manny. Manny Ramirez.
I'm going with cricket.
Cricket.
I've seen a video
Okay.
of him on YouTube playing
That's
cricket.
kind of
and-
similar. That's a
yeah,
cop-out.
I
yeah.
like that. I like a little fullback too. You know, with sort of the build a little bit of Brian Westbrook, but a little bit bigger. You know?
A little
And he's-
bigger,
and he's
a little bigger, a little slower. I think
Yeah.
personally, being an ice cream man, I can see him driving an ice cream truck around the neighborhood, handing out
Yeah.
ice cream to children.
I like that.
Wilt the Stilt, Wilt Chamberlain. What would he be doing?
I'd say he'd be a goalie for a soccer team. I mean, he is 7'2",
He's got height, he's
7'1".
got reach,
He's got
big
the
wingspan.
funny-looking goggles.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
he'd
you
be
go.
pretty much perfect for it.
Talking about height, how about this? Misty May Trainer and Wilt Chamberlain. Take out Carrie Walsh. I'm feeling volleyball.
Okay, no, I can see
Solid
that.
choice. You like that?
That was
There we go.
Very good choice.
Okay, next one up. You guys are going to field day with this. Terrell Owens.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to go with basketball.
Basketball?
Just because his performance in the celebrity game,
Yeah.
the All-Star game, have been pretty
Yeah, that's a
impressive
good point.
lately.
It was, and not only his skills, but I think he could just talk smack and really get in the other team's
Exactly.
head. And
You're
that would-
exactly.
Yeah, that would come to his advantage.
I
Spike
think,
Lee.
I think with all the drama he brings, he'd be a star, a cast member on Glee, but that's just me. Finally, one of the defending champs for baseball this past year, Brian Wilson, their great closer of the Giants. What would he be doing?
I'm gonna have to go with the bearded sport of hockey. He intimidates everybody. He loves to rage, and he would be perfect for hockey. I
beard
think.
would fit right in.
Exactly.
That. Along the lines of intimidation, how about this? World Poker Tour. Nobody would want to play against that man.
Ultimate poker face.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. you
See, I
named
think
it.
he'd be a lion tamer, but again, to each his own. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today. Make sure to check out all the great segments on 101 Sports, from our television show to our weekly radio show, as well as our weekly article in the Pendulum. And there are also plenty of other great webcast videos to the right of your page right now. For Jimmy and Ryan, I'm Andy Harris, and we want to know, whose side are you on?